Hi and welcome to this DCP web tutorial. In today's tutorial I'm going to show you how to remove a background from an image in Adobe Photoshop in less than 10 seconds. Okay, let's go ahead and open up Adobe Photoshop, and I'm going to create a little canvas here. It's going to be 1920 by 1080. Let's just create that, and then on my desktop I've got this folder here, and inside this folder I've got these three images. Now this technique works best when the silhouette of a person is on a clear background. It can have gradients and stuff in the background, but you want it to be quite clear. And like this one here, for example, where the background is just a flat color, it can have gradients and other objects in the background, but if the contrast between the person and the background is not very clear, then this technique won't work so well. So let's just make this let's just quickly make this background first. So let's just go into Photoshop and let's just drag this picture in here, and we just scale it up quickly. This will be our background that we're going to place our new images on top. And let's go ahead and grab this, let's grab the person, this guy here. So we just want to remove the background from here. The quick way to do that is to click here, hold down the left mouse button and do quick selection here, and then click select subject. And give it a few minutes, and Adobe's going to do its, well, a few seconds, Adobe's going to do its magic. Press Control C to copy or Command C, and then you can tab over to this image here, and then press Control V or Command V to paste on Mac, right? And now we can just click on our move tool, select that image. Let's just zoom out a little bit here, and we can just shrink this guy down, move him over here. And I kind of want these two people to be pointing at the Eiffel Tower here. So let's do the other one. Let's go ahead and move back to our folder, drag this picture into Photoshop. It's opening a new file, right? So we're opening a new file. And we'll click the tool here, the quick selection tool, and then we'll click select subject. And just give it a few seconds, and Photoshop will recognize that this is a person. It's going to go ahead and trace around it. Press Control C or Command C to copy, Control C or Command V to paste, and then we can click on this object here, and we can scale it down as well. Let's just scale it down and move that one here to something like this. Now we've got these two people pointing at the Eiffel Tower, and it took us literally a few seconds, not even 10 seconds, less than 10, to remove the backgrounds, right? And it's done a pretty good job. It's not perfect, but just for like Photoshop work that you're doing for thumbnails and stuff like this, it's perfectly adequate. Right, so I use a lot of this technique when I'm making thumbnails for my YouTube channel. So if we go to my YouTube channel, you can see a lot of the pictures for the thumbnails, they had different backgrounds, or they, I wanted to remove the background so that I could put it on a different colored background. So you can see a lot of the thumbnails in here will have that same technique. All of these thumbnails here have that quick selection tool. Copy it, paste it, push it into your thumbnail, and you can build your thumbnails much quicker that way, right? So that's what I'm using on this particular page here on my YouTube channel. Okay, so that's how you go about removing a background from a person, right, in a picture, using Adobe Photoshop. Use the quick selection tool, and then just go ahead and use the select subject, copy that content. You can copy it from this layer, so you can select it and paste it into the same document, and then you can remove it, and then you have a transparent. You can save this as a PNG file, for example, and you can use that on some other software. If you wanted to use that in Premiere Pro or somewhere else, then you could save it as a PNG file, and then you could import that into After Effects or Photoshop or even Blender, right? Okay, let's go ahead and minimize this. Let's close this. That's the end of this tutorial. That's showing you how to remove a background from an image in less than 10 seconds using Adobe Photoshop 2021. Hopefully you find this tutorial useful, and I look forward to seeing you in the next DCP web tutorial.